Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to Tigers Franchise, episode 11. I believe this one is. And today, we're going to make the moves we've all been waiting for. Starting with calling up Jonathan Staub and Darren Ortega. Ortega, who literally has a 390 OBP and is just shredding AAA. I think he's definitely ready to be moved up. And we'll option McKinstry down to AAA. He doesn't need to be up anymore. And I think, as if you remember, Matt Vierling, who's had a phenomenal year, I forget how to injure this, went down with a fractured leg, and he'll miss at least 59 days minimum. So, and Navigado has a broken hand. I think it's just these guys. I mean, 18-year-olds, but they're the best players, some of the best players we have in our organization. And we're going to have to move some things around here. As O'Neill's going to stay at third. Badu will now move to right. Ortega can play left. Ahmed Rosario is now going to play center field for us. Riley Green is now going to DH. Kerry Carpenter is out of the lineup. Jonathan Staub will start at shortstop for us. That's a lot. Okay. And we will move Ortega. I don't want to. Let's go rookies back to back here, at least against righties. And Riley Green's just going to DH because actually he's one of our better fielders, to be honest. If we look at it. Rosario is to the. Well, we're just going to let it go anyway. We want these guys in the field. They're young. And then against righties, or against lefties, we'll go O'Neill at third. Not at left. Miggy is not going to play. That is for certain. We'll throw Darren Ortega in there, and then Staub is not playing left. Who do I have in the left right now? Rosario will go there. What did I do last time? So Rosario in center. Badu will play right. And Ortega can play left, which is his natural position. And then we'll bat him there. Staub hits lefties pretty good. So I really want Rosario to bat leadoff, even though he's been just horrible this year. 255 OBP. He's not slugging. He's not really doing anything well. But there's only room to improve. And if you missed it in last episode, we acquired O'Neal Cruz from the Mets, oddly enough. And that was an addition we were pumped to have. And if we look at the trade block here, and still nothing I'm really interested in reliever-wise. Christian Arroyo's out here, which is interesting. Two catchers. The Blue Jays want so badly to get rid of Danny Jansen. And they haven't pulled the trigger on a trade. The Twins are trying to get rid of Cal Rayleigh, but I just don't. I mean, he's got arbitration. We're not going to do it. Spencer Turnbull back out here. And it looks like we kind of dodged a bullet with that one. Jonathan Scope also on the trade block. So a bunch of former Tigers on the trade block this year. Or do we look through it? And Connor Brock, Brock Burke is intriguing, but he's had a good year. He's a lefty, and if you look at our pitching rotation, we sent Matt Manning down to AAA for right now. Jackson Jobe got lit up in his last start, though. But this bullpen has been a problem all year, and we're obviously it's not the best. We have a few pieces, but we need to really upgrade it. And we'll continue on here as we are still trying to sign our draft picks. And Brewstar in the game. Muncy at the plate. And we'll hop into this. Why not? Try to close it out with Brewstar. He's pitched 21 innings this year.
John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome
Here in Detroit.
on the show.
Muncy at the plate. Here's a pitch. Chop foul.
Looking to wrap up a one-run victory.
And we're trying to get the win. Brewstar, I wonder if Lang pitched yesterday. Oh, maybe he's already pitched. So Lang apparently has already been used in this game, and it's another questionable A.J. Hinch decision here in the sim. Here's a pitch from Brewstar. Strike three, Tigers win. At home. We'll take it. As we look here, Darren Ortega goes 2 for 4 in his MLB debut. He's batting .500 now. Where is Staub? Why is Staub not in the lineup? Scooble got the start. Pitched great. I'm not really sure why he got pulled after 4 2/3. Man, Hinch might not make it. Lang came in and got the hold, even though he got shelled, and then Gratterall gets save number 2. I don't understand that pitching sequence from Hinch there, and that kind of bothers me. He's done that all year. I've been questioning his sequence of using pitchers. And Scooble bruises his hand. We'll keep him active. He'll probably be healthy by the next time he pitches. And Reese Olson, yes, we want to stop us in. And we just keep checking this trade block to see if there's any Taiwan Walker. No. Anyone through here. And why was Staub not playing? I guess I don't understand why he didn't. Maybe his we'll say he had a late flight in and he couldn't make it to the field on time. That's what we're going with. Sounds good to me. I believe it. So anyways, we'll try to sign these draft picks. And I mean, I'd rather have Elmer Ortega, but I don't even think we'll get enough interest. But maybe we can jack the prices up on these guys. We'll have 3 days left. As for contract extensions, I mean, Ortega is now up, and we might as well extend him through his renewable years. We'll give ourselves a club option. Whoops. He's going to be an everyday player. We'll front load it. And he's going to... Okay, there we go. We got Ortega back. Staub is also up. And we'll probably do the same for him. Do a 3-year deal. He wants even more money. We'll do a club option. He'll be an everyday player. Front load it. And we get him back. Matt Manning now optioned to AAA for right now. We'll see how Jackson Jobe continues to pitch here. We got, I believe, other than Austin Meadows, the rest of these guys have arbitration left. And Meadows is down to $3 million a year. We'll talk to Meadows in the offseason. As we continue on here, we can't sign our picks. And we go into a series against the Marlins. And we lose to the Marlins. Scooble is back. The Marlins offer us a trade, and that is a lot for... So a starting pitcher, and Zach, not interested. A second baseman, and not interested. And a not good... Yeah, no. And Jackson Jobe getting the start in this game. It's a trade deadline. Let's take a peek at the trade block, see if anything has changed. I don't remember Pete Fairbanks. I'm assuming, he's got 2 years, $4 million on that contract. David Bednar is still out here. He's 29. We're going to see if we can't make a move for Bednar. He's not going to be our closer. I still like Lang as our closer. But why not? And they're interested in that. And how's Cartea doing this year? He's not bad. I just don't know if we're ready to call him up quite yet. But as we keep going here, and man, I mean, it's not going to be hard to get him. I just don't know what I want to give up. We have a lot of young infielders. Like Everett Stewart and Andre Lucius, whatever. John Valenti. What's it going to take, boys? Shortstop we are definitely probably the best shortstop team in the MLB. Right now. Yeah, I know you are. we're just trying to package some prospects together here. So Chris Lopez and maybe Trey Cruz. I don't want to get rid of Trey. Luis Garcia or Brendan Davis. Let's get rid of that cap. For David Bednar, and they accept it, and we get another. We make another big move here. And Bednar now, we're gonna. Do we make Bednar the closer or Lang? Lang has been so consistent for us. He's been a little worse this year, but you bring in Bednar, who has 26 saves, 7 blown. And I think Bednar will be the setup man, and that'll make it to where, as he still has 2 years of arbitration, and he wants a big deal at the end of that. I don't know if he's even part of the long-term plan. As he will, yes, be the setup. And now, finally, Bruzdar can go to being a middle reliever instead of having to be the setup man. Bednar, and now we have a 1-2 punch at the end of games that I actually very much like, as we'll look at, and they still have Ortega and Staub on here. Cartea just keeps getting better and better. And this was, I believe, their first round pick last year. He's still in AAA. As we'll now see this Jackson Jobe. Oh yeah, I forgot to send. We gotta send someone down. And who is it gonna be? We have a pretty packed outfield right now. Andy Ibanez. I didn't realize he was still up. Will be sent to AAA. And now we need to promote a couple to Tyler Nevin will go to AA. And Seal Perez will also go to AA. And we will continue on. And Anthony Bendar, bottom of the ninth, tie game, runner on second, 2 outs. Luis Arias at the plate. We'll hop in here and play this. We're third in, that must be, yeah, okay. We're third in home runs allowed. And Arias at the plate. A misty fall night here in Detroit. The wind looks like it's blowing left to right. Arias at the plate. 2 for 4 on the day. And here's the pitch. Good pitch to hit. Driven to second on a line, but he'll be out. Good contact. Just missed it. And that'll end that half inning. And we might get to see David Bednar. Is Ronny Garcia in the game. Garrett Cooper at the plate. And that's a shot to right field. Badu on the run. Catches it. Shoots it to third, and he's in there with ease. And we will put Jazz Chisholm on to get the double play opportunity. And that way we don't have to face Jazz. And Nick Castellanos steps in. And we'll do a mound visit here and bring in Bednar. And we'll see what Bednar's got, newly acquired from the Pirates. And that's ball 1. That is a big hook on that curveball. And ball 2 from Bednar, the new Tiger from Pittsburgh, 3-0. Just misses inside. Brian De La Cruz waits on deck. Challenge fastball, strike 1. I don't know what Castellanos was looking for. Pop to center. Rosario on the run. I don't wait too early. No. That's on me. That's on me. I dove so early. I think we would have had it. And it's an RBI single. And that's a ball. Okay. And there's a curveball down the middle. Fouled off by De La Cruz. Try a fastball down and away, fouled off. 1-2 here. Try the splitter, down and in. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, a little higher than we wanted. Try the curveball here. And he takes all the way. 2-2 count. Fastball up and in. Line to left. Ortega on the run. Ortega is so short. I didn't know how short he'd actually look in real life or in the game. He looks as short as he is. We'll try the four-seamer up and in again. Driven to right, that'll be a base hit again. Badu shoots it to third. In there in time. Runner out. We give up a run, but Badu makes a great throw, and we'll get Jason Foley up. And Bednar not looking great in his Tiger debut. But we'll have a runner on second to start the next half, and we can get... O'Neal Cruz, great play. And we'll have a runner on second here. We can tie it. Akil Badu up. He just made that great throw from right. And here we go. Here's the pitch. Swung through by Badu. And Karinchak is the closer for the Marlins. Solid pitcher. Here's the pitch. Swung through the curve again. Yeah, check the bat, because that was just early. Here's it's 0-2 to Badu. And swings through it, and this should be our first look at O'Neal Cruz in the Tigers jersey, and it is.
The third baseman.
And we'll see if O'Neal can't do some magic here. Here's the pitch to Cruz. Ball one to Cruz in the dirt. 1-0. And we're looking for a good pitch to drive here with O'Neal. You don't want to put him on because then the winning run comes to the plate. Good pitch hit, driven foul. I was late trying to commentate. And it'll be 1-1 here. If we can get one to turn on, Cruz is going to hit it out of here. Here's the pitch. Ball two. Take slow. You don't want to put him on because the winning run will come to the plate next. 2-1 count here. Waiting for the fastball. 3-1 to Cruz. And Ortega waits on deck in what would be a huge situation for the rookie. Huge situation for the rookie. Here's the pitch to Cruz. Curveball swings through it. That was a great pitch from Karinchak. And full count here. 1 away. Here's a pitch. Ball 4 to Cruz. And Ortega comes up with 2 on in the bottom of the 10th. 0 for 3 with a walk. He's 2 for 10 on the season. Tiny strike zone for a tiny man. And here we go. Swung in the dirt. He's so short. I'm sorry. I haven't seen a strike zone this small. But here we go. Ortega, big spot for the rookie. Good pitch to hit up the middle. Ground ball. Gonna be an easy double play. Game over. Marlins win. Hit it fine. Just right back up the middle. And we take the loss here. He went 0 for 4. Staub had a home run. His first should be his first MLB homer. And why is Ronny Garcia pitching 4 1/3? What is Hinch doing? This is exactly what I'm talking about. And it's the deadline to sign draft picks. Elvis is interested. We want to give him the max. And he signs. We get our closer. Richie Lopez does not sign. Darn. And then Elmore Ortega signs. So we get everyone but the catcher. And that's kind of a bummer, but we should see him again in the offseason. Luke Gold hit 106 in July. That's not great. And we'll continue on here. 50 and 59. We have improved tremendously. And bottom of the 10th. And we win against the Marlins. Top of 7. Green is a single away from the cycle. Let's see if we can't do it. 3 for 3 on the day, Riley Green is. Ahmed Rosario on first. 2 outs, top of 7. 3-1 lead for the Tigers. That scoreboard is obnoxious in center. That's all I really see. Swings through the fastball. Good timing. And let's see if Green can't get the cycle here. I definitely swung at that. I'm not even going to lie. I don't know. I swing at everything, apparently. And you see the MVP favorites at the bottom. Swings through the change. Oh, that was a nasty pitch from Drew Smith. And here we go. 1-2. Looking for the hit. And pops it foul. Or maybe fair. It's going to be close. Out at third. And will he get another at-bat? No, but we win. Riley Green goes 3 for 4. Ortega hits a home run. Julio Urias is amazing. And I forgot Otani's on the Mets on here. They also had O'Neal Cruz. Lane gets the save. Riley Green with a phenomenal day at the plate. And we're starting to get it going, boys. We are 15 games out of first, but if we look at... And Dominguez is not what we were... I mean, he's okay. Elmer Ortega ends up being the best pick we made. He has deep potential, but he's a 70 overall. He's not going to play probably anytime soon. But, and as we look, I wanted to see, what I want to see. Oh, I want to see wild card standings. I want the AL wild card. We are not out of it. We're actually 9 games out of the wild card, which is progress. It's not terrible. If we can have a good month of August here, as Rosario needs a triple, and we beat the Mets again. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, tie game, but Cowser can end it with a walk-off. We'll hop in with Lang here. He gave up must have been some kind of base hit. We're closing in on 500 record. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to Cowser. Lang. Let's get Bruzdar up. And Bruzdar never was our setup. Hopefully wasn't ever going to be our setup man. He's kind of like that 7th inning guy if you need him that we have. As here's the pitch. Ball 1 almost hits him on the elbow. But he was never going to be the setup guy. I didn't want him to be, but he had to be for the personnel we had. Sinker down away. That's a swinging bunt. Torkelson there. Hits it foul. And we'll try to change up down and away. That one's fair. Torkelson makes the play. He's out at first. Here in Baltimore. And we get a chance to hit Austin Meadows up. 0 for 3 with a walk. Who was that on second? Oh, that's Staub. Okay. He looks normal size. And no, time. I don't want Meadows to hit against the lefty. We're doing it. Cue his music. Miggy coming in off the bench. Hitting 205. 7 RBIs. Miguel Cabrera with a chance to give us the lead. We're going to give him a shot. Here's the pitch. Good pitch to hit. Miggy up the middle. Base hit. RBI. And Miguel Cabrera does it again in Tigers franchise. How many times is he going to do it for us? Phenomenal. They bring in another lefty. We are not letting Miggy run. Akil Baddoo is going to come in and run for him. And we'll see if Eric Haas can't go yard here. He hits lefties phenomenally. Here's a pitch. Another one to hit. That was a missile off the bat. Just under it. Just late. As Baddoo on first. Slide step pitch. Pitch out. Baddoo isn't going anywhere. We might send him this time, though. Rutschman behind the plate is a phenomenal catcher. As Baddoo will go here. Good pitch hit and absolutely turned on by Haas here. 1-2 count. We'll send Baddoo here. It should be an off-speed pitch, I would guess. Great jump. Swung through. He's in there easily. Haas strikes out, but Baddoo gets steal number 14, I believe. And Torque steps in with a chance to give us some more insurance. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Low and inside corner. And we're gonna bring in Bruzdar for either way. We'll bring in Bruzdar here. Torkelson at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swung through 99, top of the zone, way late. And Torkelson looking to get a hit here. Gets drilled square in the back. And Torkelson's on. Rosario comes up 2 for 5 on the day. And we have a chance to blow it open. And my eyes stopped working there. That's on me. 0-1 count. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swings through it. Good timing. I must have been under it. And we're double stealing. Great jump for both. And he gets down. Rosario with at least an RBI. And he gets one. A run scores. Rosario didn't hit it great, but hit it good enough. And we're in business here. Sent the runners. Got a good pitch to hit. Rosario put a good swing on it. And Riley Green steps in. And takes a strike right down the middle. And we're going to send Rosario this time. And here's the pitch. Good pitch to hit. Driven to left, and we are just getting away with everything right now. Not hitting it hard, but hitting it hard enough. Riley Green with an RBI single. And Luis Arias steps in. 1 out still in the inning. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 up and in with the slider. Let's cancel that. Cisnero can come in at this. Well, not yet, but if we get another run, Cisnero will come in. If we don't, Bruzdar will come in. As Uriah is up. Good pitch to hit. Fouls it straight back. 1-1 count. Uriah is 1 for 4 on the day. Waiting to. Good pitch to hit. Fouls it off. If my mic was a little quieter, my bad. It was up. It was away from my mouth. 1-2. 2-2 to Arias now. And here we go. 2-2 pitch. On the way. Good pitch to hit. Ground ball to first. Arias has got to run. Throw back. Runners. Oh, he pulled him off the bag. I didn't even see that. And O'Neal Cruz steps in. They bring a righty in to face Cruz, who doesn't hit lefties well at all. And that's an RBI fielder's choice, by the way. And I was not ready for 79. But Cruz 2 for 5. Here's the pitch to Cruz. Swings through the sinker. Good pitch. And Cruz is so tall, dude. I'd love to see a side-by-side of him and Ortega. Swings through the slider. I think all 3 of those were solid timing, but a big inning there. And we'll bring in Cisnero here. Cisnero, whatever, however you say it. And we just throw strikes. That's all we're trying to do here. If he gets in trouble, we got Bruzdar ready to go, but I figure we'll let Cisnero work here. Slider down the middle, strike 2. And now a sinker. Try to go down away. Strike 3. Cisnero strikes out Mullins. Gunnar Henderson steps in. That's strike 1. Just challenge him, Cisnero. Do the thing. Sinker. Ortega on the run. It's not going to get there. Foul ball. And Cisnero down the middle. Cruz, why was that meter so short? Doesn't matter. Makes the play. 2 away. Adley Rutschman steps in here. Phenomenal Orioles young catcher here. 0-1. Cisnero pumping fastballs in there. Sinkers. 0-2. And does Rutschman fight? Oh, just misses. Try the fastball. Up and in. Not really up or in. But a pop-up, and the Tigers win again. And we are pulling a Moneyball A's here. Miggy got the whole inning going there. Great game. Ortega homers again, and that kid is going to be a problem. Staub also with the 1 for 5 with a double and 2 runs. Phenomenal game from the 2 rookies. And we continue on here. As Uriah starts, I'm going to guarantee a win. And Ronnie Garcia pulls his shoulder, and he'll go on the 15-day, and we did not win either of those. Scooble, Uriah, what happened in this one? Yeah? As Garcia, Urias went 6 innings, Gave up 6 hits, 3 earned. The bullpen was actually really good, even though Garcia got hurt, and it's probably because Hinch doesn't ever pull guys out of games. As we'll now have to call up a reliever in an already thin bullpen, and we'll call up Will Vest. He'll get the call back to the MLB team, not by choice. And he will not be a setup guy for us. He'll probably just be a kind of long reliever in a way. And I know Roney's our long reliever, but, like, he doesn't need to pitch 100 innings. He's not made to do that. And Jackson Jobe has been fine. You know what? I didn't even think about that. Not Will. We're not going to call up Will Vest. We're going to call up Matt Manning and have him be our long reliever. We'll send him back down. Sorry. Get back on your plane. You're not coming up. Matt Manning will come back. He's absolutely dominated AAA. And he will be our new long reliever. I want Job to continue starting. And we'll continue on here. 55 and 62. It hasn't been pretty, and we are on a losing streak. And we beat the Athletics. Then we lose to them. Bottom of the ninth, no outs, and runners on second, third with Meadows at the plate. Trailing by 1 at home in Comerica. 0 for 3 on the day as Meadows. Raining outside. Any other facts you guys want to know about the game here? Meadows up at the plate. Acevedo at the... And ground ball. All we need is just hit on the right side and it should score. O'Neal Cruz has phenomenal speed. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through the slider. Must have been early. And I was. 0-2. Here's the pitch. And it's chopped in front of the plate. And that'll be 1 out. Meadows grounds out right in front of the plate. And Rogers steps in. Do we have any other options? We're bringing in Akil Baddoo, I think. Yeah, that's the move. Akil Baddoo will come in and hit. Second, third. And I trust Baddoo in this spot. Here's the pitch. Good pitch to hit, and I shouldn't have trusted him. He pops out. The rain got in his eyes. The wind blew a funny way. 2 outs here. And we're down to our last out, and it's Miggy. And whatever. We're going to let Miggy hit. Whatever. If we lose, I guess we lose. These are all important games, but I'm not going to be too upset. Here's the pitch to Miggy. Ball 1. And I trust Miggy. He's came through every other time pretty much for us. I trust him. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. 2-0 count. A base hit will win the game. 2-0 count. It's thundering out in the game. Here's the pitch. Swings through the fastball. 2-1 now. Took a daddy hack at that one. Love the effort from Miguel Cabrera. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through the slider. 2-2. And here we go. Cabrera, 2-2 count. Second and third. 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth. 3-2. Full count. Rosario waits on deck. If we can somehow get it to him. Miggy, great at-bat here. Full count, 2 outs, bottom of 9. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off way early on the slider, right down the middle. And it's still a full count. Miggy's not going down without a fight. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Miggy walks. And Rosario comes in. Bases juiced in the bottom of 9. He struggled all year. He's 0 for 4 on the day with a K. But this would be huge. And Rosario in a big spot here. Batting leadoff today. Here's the pitch. Swings through the first pitch. 0-1. Rosario looking to win us the game here. Here's the pitch. Good pitch hit, driven to right. And it'll be a fly-out game over. Athletics win. And we split with the Athletics, which is not good. Staub goes 1 for 3. And we're back on. It started good, and now it's been bad. And that one we split. And that's just kind of been our thing. We've just been really up and down. And a riot. Helsley is trying to close you out. Let's get a rally going. And yeah, sure. Araya is at the plate, 0 for 3 on the day. And we are giving up more home runs now. We're now 10th in the league as Araya steps in, hit 277. Batting 3 hole today. Here's the pitch. That is an absolute dotted 101 by Ryan Helsley. 9-game hitting streak for Arias. And Helsley has some tough pitches to hit. Swings through the circle change. 0-2. And we'll see here. Can Arias do it in an 0-2 count? Here's the pitch. Pops it to left. Will it get over his head? And no, caught. Good play by the third baseman. That must have been, I believe that's Arenado. As O'Neal Cruz steps in. We were late on 101. Not much of a shocker there. And here comes Helsley to the plate. Ball 1 to Cruz. Angels increase AL West lead to 3.5 over the Astros. We love to see it. Cruz in a big spot here in St. Louis. Here's the pitch. Swings through and that is a fast fastball. As we'll get Alex laying up and warming up. Cruz here, 1 for 3 on the day. He's really turned it around since we traded for him. He's been great. Here's the pitch. That was nasty. Strike 2 to Cruz, 1-2 count, top of 9, 2 outs in the game, down to our last strike. Helsley, here comes the pitch, swings through it, Cardinals win. Another close loss. Severino goes 7 innings and gets the win. Jackson Jobe gets the loss. Not a terrible outing though, we just didn't hit. Another one of those, and we'll continue on here. And we beat the Cardinals, and now we're on a winning streak. And Ronny Garcia returns. And he is not the setup pitcher. And we're going to have to send someone down. And that someone is going to be... We'll probably send Jace Fry back down. And that's fine. So Jace Fry will go back down. As we look through here, Foley will not. He'll be a middle reliever. Cisnaro will not be a setup. I want him to be a middle reliever. There we go. As Jackson Jobe 3-2. Mike Soroka is 5-9. He's easily been our worst pitcher this year, which is a bummer because we traded for him last year. And I don't know. We signed him to I forgot we signed him to a long-term extension after this year. So that, I don't know. We'll wait and see. If we can make the playoffs, I'll weigh a lot of it on playoff performance because that's what really matters to me. But we got to get there. Bottom of the 9th, 1 out, tie game. Soderstrom can walk it off. And we lose to the Athletics again. We are on a big winning streak. You've got a 1, and we'll hop in here and try to get this win. It's getting to that time of year where we got to get every win we can. And Contreras at the plate. That's a tough out. Laying it pitching. Here's the pitch. That's right down the middle. He was way early. Lang trying to get a save. That is a missile to left. Ortega on the run. Catches it at the wall. And that's 2 outs now. That was an absolute rope. Here's the pitch. Popped up to second. Arias is there. Ball game over. Tigers win 3-2 here at home in Comerica. Soroka gets the win as I was talking bad about him. Still no run support. Ortega goes 2 for 3 though with a triple and a double. You love to see it. And we're starting to make progress. 64 and 69. We're 2 wins away from our previous season's win total. And now we face the Brewers coming up here. And we are on a heck of and we got a 1-run lead, and we got to prove. We'll hop back in here. In the top of 9, laying on the mound. 31 saves on the year. And these are all critical wins. We're getting hot at the right time. The team's starting to click. Fastball down the middle. Torkelson at first. Can't make the play. It was foul anyway. And we're trying to get out of here with the win. 2-1 game again. Another tough game. But if we can just keep winning these, we'll have a shot at the playoffs, I think. I mean, it's not likely, but if we can get some help, it might be. As changeup down the middle. Absolutely crushed to left. Badu makes the play at the warning track. WTP from Santander. And that's another missile, but we'll take it. Strike 1 from Lang to Rogers. Try the sinker down and in here. Ball 1 to Rogers. I agree, random fan. Here's the pitch. Fastball down the middle, strike 2. And here we go, change up, down and in, ball 2. 2-2 count. Try the sinker. He taking all the way. He is taking all the way. That was not English. And Ryan Mountcastle on deck. He's deadly. Curveball crushed to deep left center. And that's thankfully a ground to a double, because there's probably a triple. And with Mountcastle up, he doesn't hit righties exceptionally well, but he does hit for a ton of power. So we got to be careful. And Lang has got, that's a missile up the middle. Arias makes the play though. 2 away, and they're down to the last out. Austin Hayes steps in. And who's on deck? Ramon Urias. We'll just go at Hayes here. We'll try to be careful though. And every pitch that Lang is throwing has got a lot of the plate, as that one also gets a lot of the plate. And they've all been good timing. That's a great pitch from Lang. And we'll try the sinker down and in. Taken all the way. 2-2 count. Man, if you had a slider, I'd love that. And here's the pitch. Strike 3. Tigers win again. And we keep it going. Urias gets another win. Badu goes 1 for 4. Not a big hit game from us. Urias 2 for 4. And, you know, just keep finding a way, boys. We finished so strong. And we're climbing. We're 12 and a half out, but we're only 3 behind the White Sox, who I don't know where they're at in the AL wild card. They're 4 games out, so we need to catch the Astros. It's going to take a lot of work. We're going to need a crazy month of September here, but we'll keep moving on. And did we win? We beat the Orioles there again, and we got 1 more game in the series, and we get to move up 2 players now. And I'm not going to do Wilmer Flores this year. However, I'm intrigued by Diego Cartaya, but not yet. I think that's going to be a next year move. So, we'll bring back up Will Vest for sure. We'll need another reliever. And, man, De Los Santos was great in AAA. Do we call up Jace Young? I mean, his potentials went down. His OBP's phenomenal. He's 23, but, like, infield is not really anything we need. Brady House did not have a great year. O'Neal Cruz has been phenomenal since we traded for him. Abner Rosario is kind of, yeah. Staub hitting 229. Not phenomenal, but he's 18 in the show. Ortega hitting 235 on a cold streak. And, I mean, McKinstry's got the experience that we're going to need, but I think I like Henry Malloy a little better. Well, who's faster? We'll call back up McKinstry here, and we'll let Malloy have another little while. in the minors, and we almost sweep the Orioles there. Bottom of the ninth, Martinez tried to close you out. 1 out, Badu at the plate. We'll hop in as I see Ortega homered. And Badu is 2 for 4 on the day with a ribby. And here we go, 1 out, runner on second here in Comerica. Badu's up. Here's the pitch. That is a 6-sinker. 0-1. A lot of 6-sinkers in the league nowadays, so. Swings through the fastball. And it's 0-2 quickly to Badu. Good timing on that 4-seamer. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 almost hits Badu on the knee. Hey, here we go. 1-2 count. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 to Badu. It's 2-2, and you see on the bottom we have one of the top farm systems. Full count now to Badu, and Cruz waits on deck. And he's always a scary guy to face. So here we go, full count. Here's the pitch. Swings through the 4-seamer on the outside corner. 2 away for O'Neal Cruz, who's 0 for 2 on the day. And here's the pitch. Driven down the first base line, but foul. Jumped all over that fastball inside. And he shakes off. We'll see what he brings this year. Here's the pitch. Driven to left. And I don't think it's going to carry enough. And it will not. Twins beat us here at home. O'Neal just missed that one. Jackson Jobe goes 4, gets shelled. And it comes down to the question of, do we bring Manning back into the starting rotation? I think we're going to do that. I think we've seen enough as of right this second of him. Matt Manning has been phenomenal this year. Let's bring him back into the starting rotation and keep going here. We need to get some wins. O'Neal Cruz bruised his ribs. We'll keep him active. Bottom of the ninth. Tie game. No outs. And we'll hop back in with Torque at the plate. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Staub waits at second. Nicholas on the mound. Hey, here we go. And we might bunt. And Torkelson misses. Love it. Try to get that runner over to third here. Staub runs pretty good, so. Torkelson trying to lay one down. Pops it literally right into the catcher's lap. Thankfully, he wasn't paying attention. And here we go. 0-2 count. And here we go. Here's the payoff pitch from Nicholas. Ground ball up the middle. Not through. I almost sent him home. Good job by Torkelson, though. That'll move the runner to third. And Badu steps in, batting 7th today. Must be facing a lefty starter. Infield in. Here's the pitch. Good pitch to hit. And it doesn't matter. We win the game. Game over. Badu walks it off. Staub's fired up. And the Tigers win. Badu gets swarmed. And we love to see it. Another great win for the Tigers here at home. Beat the Twins. Lane gets the win. McKinstry goes 3 for 3. And hits a homer in his call-up, being back here. And we get another win. We just got to keep winning. That's all we can do here. And we lose 9-7. And I think we'll do this one. And then that'll probably be it for the episode, more than likely. So we'll try to get this save and get this win against the Rays. And laying into the game. Curveball is a ball. I didn't mean to call another curveball, but that's fine. That's bad. Okay. And another 2-1 ball game here. We just can't win any games by... We don't score a lot of runs. Lane can't seem to find it, and we're going to challenge with the Rosa Rain on deck. Strike 1 right down the middle. And here we go. 3-1. Down the middle, rope to third. Ball boy steps away. Bullpen jumps out of the way. And here we go. Fly ball, left field. Ortega on the run. Catches it at the wall. Crashes into it. But what a play by the rookie. Wow. Look at the range from Ortega, and he is already showing flashes. He's not hitting the best, but his defense has been on display. He's showing flashes that he's going to be an all-timer. Lane cannot find it right now. We'll try the fastball out, and that was pretty much down the middle. And here we go. We'll try the sinker down and in. Ball 3. And here we go. Here's a curveball. Swings through it. 3-2. Here we go. We'll try the fastball up and into a Rosarena. Did he go? No, he didn't. Ball 4. A Rosarena gets on here. And Garver steps in. And we slide step to avoid the steal. And the runner goes. Hoss up and fire, gets him at second. 2-0 count, but we get the runner out. Great shot from Eric Hoss. And it's 2-0 now. 3-0 to Garver. Just cannot seem to locate. And there's a fastball. Ground ball and a 3-0. McKinstry throws it low. It'll be an E5. And the Rays stay alive. I don't know how I mistimed that. And Josh Lowe into the box. Ball 1 from Lang. Pitch number 17. And that's a foul ball. 1-1 now to Lang. Pop up to Rosario. Should be an easy play. Makes the catch. Tigers win. And we'll take it. Soroka with another good outing. He heard me talking about him. Ortega 0 for 3. Staub hits a homer. Haas goes 3 for 4. And we just keep finding a way. The second half of the season, we have been so good. And, you know, we'll get through this twin series. And O'Neal Cruz is back. Throw him back in the lineup, please. Activate him. Perfect. And we win against the Twins. And we win against the Twins, and we have 73 and 74. So we'll get through this day. And we might play that one next time. Do it versus DeGrom. So we're 73 and 74. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll come back in, we'll play that one, and we'll sim the rest for the next episode and see if we make the playoffs. If we don't, then the next video will be an off-season video. But if we do, then the rule for playoffs is going to be I can play 3 games out of a best-of-7 series or 2 games out of a best-of-5. So we're going to have to pick the right games to play. But that'll be for next episode. Until next time, it's been the Captain, and peace.